countries around, you look at the veterans, have served. Sometimes many of them known for 13 years since we started. And then you see these new celebrities come pouring through. Sheryl Crow playing tonight with Bruce Springsteen. They have some of the best comedians in the world. So this is a pretty remarkable place. Anybody can come if they want. Just got to get a ticket.
Cover. And we thought this would last maybe a couple years, but now it's 13 years later and the heart is still beating. We feel pretty blessed.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Here we are, another year of this amazing event.
I know.
And it keeps getting bigger. The love is there. 13 years. Tell me how this has changed and how you've changed.
Well, this is a very long story to tell you about what's changed. But if we talk about changing in terms of as the war has calmed a little bit compared to the beginning when we're peaking. You have immediate needs for the veterans, and then there's ones that we have to address more the longer-term challenges that's happening. In terms of what this event, this to me, in my mind, I think this gets getting better and better every year. I think a lot of people want to come and participate in it. Bruce Springsteen's been here 12 out of the last 13 years with us. He's never let go. It's only that Broadway thing that kept him out for 1 year. So that's not a bad excuse, right?
No,
and then we got Sheryl Crow tonight. She and Bruce together. They've been friends for 20 years. She's going to be right there with them, and this is going to be a special event tonight.
How much did your obviously injury in combat affect what this organization has become?
I don't know what to say. If I hadn't been shot, if I had not been hit by that bomb back in 2006, we would not have started this foundation. Because when I came back, I saw what was happening on. I was in a coma for 36 days, taken into Bethesda Naval Hospital, and on that same floor was surrounded by badly wounded veterans who'd come back with the same kind of symptoms that I had, some even worse. And I got to become very good friends with them and their families. And when we saw that there's gaps between what the government's doing and what they're not doing, we wanted to try to fill that in. So if I had not gone through this foundation would not have been started. And I would not have the kind of friendships that I have with those that have served. We speak the same language, we have the same feelings. So it's kind of fun to go. It's almost like having your frat.
And last question, so much, this organization does so much, and yet so much more needs to be done. What are some of the other areas that you'd like to see addressed, either by this organization or by others?
There are so many. I mean, we've done everything with everything from brain injuries to post-traumatic stress, amputation, burns. All of those early on were the big focus of it. And then we know there's this transition thing that they go through. They go from fighting in the war, and they know what they get at 6 o'clock in the morning. They wake up, they got the mission all day, they go to bed in the same team, they do it again. So they have an organized life. And then they come back and get in the civilian world, and it's this huge world where they don't know where to go and what to do. So a lot of it is trying to help them out with that transition. But sometimes turned into kinds of depression. It's caused a little bit of suicide. So we also are concentrating a lot on trying to make sure they can get back to a normal life, and jobs are very crucial for it. So it changes a little bit, but it's the same issues we have to face.
Brilliant, man. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, sir.
So much. Thank you.
Every year,
Carlos. Tonight, you get to perform at this important event. How does this feel? What this cause is?
Oh my gosh! I mean, right now at this moment in our American evolution, it feels more important than ever. All these young men and women who come home, having had the experiences that they've had defending our country and the freedoms that we celebrate, it's just uber important to me to be here to help them carry on with their lives.
It just seems like it's like with the way that the world is, not just this country, but the rest of the world, it kind of turns its back on a lot of people. This night is people coming together and supporting those people that kind of preserve freedom. Is that extra special for you?
Absolutely. We travel a lot and we go through airports, and it's been really interesting. I have 2 little boys, and when they see men and women in uniforms, I always make sure that we go over and we thank them. And for the longest time, they didn't really understand exactly what that meant and why we were thanking them. And it's just something as small as that makes you stop and think about how lucky you are to actually be born and raised in a country like this, where you can vote freely and not be, in any danger, and you can say what you want to say, no matter how heinous it might be, and you have the freedom and the right to do that. And those freedoms don't come without people defending them. So, it's really important, and it's important for us to show up when they need us.
Quite a lineup tonight with you included. How is that going to be? What can you tell me about it?
Well, I'm really happy. I know the work that Bruce does with veterans. I know the work, obviously, that Jon Stewart does, and it's really important. I feel really honored to be asked to be here, so I'm excited.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Sheryl?
Usually I'm just hanging out with her at work, saying hi. But now I can do something. And it helps,
Let me meet you. What's your name? Okay.
squeeze in a little bit.
Get close to me. Nobody can
Thank you.
Too much. Everybody over here? Down here?
And if at all possible, can we do a couple big steps over so the rest of our photographers?
You guys want me to sing?
Just walk step them over. A couple more big steps. All the way down. Okay, all the way down. A couple more big, yeah. Okay, but thank you for having your
Hey, John. I'll bring them to you.
Straight ahead, please.
Sheryl. Oh, okay, sorry.
Together this way, please. Together. 1, 2.
One done. Every year is this incredible event with
Yes.
Jon Stewart, Bruce Springsteen. What's it like to be here for you tonight?
I think it's a really cool opportunity for me. You know, my mom works at the VA, the Mather VA in Sacramento. So she's worked there the past 20 plus years. So to be a part of an organization, to be part of a show that helps benefits veterans, it's a really cool opportunity. Yeah.
So what can we expect from you tonight? Is it going to be a lot of Patriot Act stuff? What's it going to be?
I think it's going to be a lot of just stuff from my personal life, which I think will be really fun. Yeah.
So now, when you're doing an event like this, you seem to like this kind of event seems to let us, remember our compassion.
Sure.
More than anything.
Sure.
We live in a place that doesn't seem to have a whole lot of it these days, and yet a night like tonight, it really
Totally.
comes together.
Totally, and what I love most about this event is that empathy and compassion for people that have served our country is a bipartisan position. And ultimately, I hope that tonight gives us an opportunity to think about the humanity of the people who've served, and how as veterans and as Americans who have served this country, they also deserve health care and services to benefit their lives.
Patriot Act comes back Sunday night.
Yeah.
What can we expect from this?
I
mean, there's a lot to talk about. There's Twitter.
There's a lot. There's
So
a
what
lot.
are we going to talk about?
I think what's going to be really cool, and I'm excited about this next batch of episodes. We're going to have international headlines. We're going to have cultural headlines, and we may piss off an autocrat or two. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Any
Yeah.
Brexit? Is Brexit part of the equation?
I said international, so there's going to be some international stuff in
Okay,
there.
so that means
yeah, we'll hit Europe.
And Twitter,
Don't worry.
Twitter too. Come on, Twitter.
Twitter's always a part of it, of course.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can't wait, man.
Thank you,
Always
brother.
a pleasure.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man.
I guess someone was sick and they called me, but I would say yes. Something in a cool venue. Great night, yeah. It's one of those like, it's one of those like, they don't broadcast it. You have to come live. It's a special event.
You are here. You're on the lineup.
I'm on the red carpet. You're on the red carpet. You're the only guy on the red carpet. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get past the line? Special passes.
Yeah, no, lines don't mean anything.
Yeah.
I'm a borderless guy. So, a little bit, how did this all come about? How did you end up on tonight's lineup?
That's a great question. I really want to know myself because I cannot believe I'm on this lineup. I think someone asked me to be on, and I said yes. That's a good question. How did I end up on this lineup? I can't believe it myself. It's a crazy lineup. This lineup is insane. You got the legends.
Yeah, and a legend in the making.
Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. You got Stewart, Oliver, Minhaj, Springsteen. Come on. That's a great show. You can't, you have to come to this show. Yeah.
It's a great show, and it's a great cause.
Yeah.
How important is that for you to be here?
Yeah, I think what we all want to help other people in our day-to-day life, but a lot of times we don't know where to start. And so it's nice when there's like an organization that we trust, that we can kind of give our money to and trust that it's going to the right places. So for me to be able to contribute to that is it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we hear so much about how much the military needs.
Yeah.
But we never hear about how much it needs on the back end to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
care of people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on the back
Somebody
end.
didn't fall through the cracks.
Yeah, and I think it's something that everyone can get behind. And like I said, it's even though everyone can get behind it, it's hard to know sometimes how to help, right? Because there's so many organizations, there's so many different ways to help. A lot of us, we lead our own lives, and we want to contribute in any way we can. And the fact that there is a show where you can easily, this is a no-brainer. You got the Legends on the lineup, you're helping people. Why aren't you here? It's easy.
Brilliant, man.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Thanks so much. Take care.